Hello there everyone, this is Vagrant, welcome back to Twin Peaks and Animal Crossing New Horizons. It's a lovely Friday, there's no news, because of course there isn't. Isabel, you talk to your mum and dad far too often. It's time to move on, okay? It's time to get some independence. I know you're working for yourself, you're popping your whiskey in the morning, but still, it's time to move on. Then again, I never talk to my family, so maybe I'm putting myself a little bit too much into that. Anyways, here we go. Let's check our mail for the day. We have a thing from... Oh, Label was here yesterday. She gave me more tickets that I don't care about. Oh, also... Oh my god, my inventory. I'm so sorry. Yeah, Taylor's ticket. We may as well keep it, to be fair. We're going to go buy some stuff now. For our daily check-in kind of stuff. I haven't done anything. I've not been on today at all, so... Lots to do. First things first, we have to clear this inventory a little bit. Oh, do we? Do we? This is all stuff I kind of might want. We'll put that away, because I don't think we need that. Cannot for the life of me remember what that is. Log stakes we're going to want. A fountain, I've kind of had... I didn't have an idea. Actually, I did. I had an idea like a week ago, and now someone else has posted it on Reddit, so it's going to look like I'm stealing the idea, but I'm not. But the idea is basically to make a sundial using the town clock, and the shadow it casts will actually match the real time, which is pretty cool. I think that would look really nice in the middle of the area with the well, maybe. So I'm gonna look at doing something like that. We'll keep that on us. Why not? I really need to do something about this inventory. I'm not really sure what that would look like. I feel like I need everything, you know. I suppose we don't need the heart crystals. Just have no room. Oh, whatever. Let's go. I've been thinking a lot about my plaza area thing. I've had a couple of thoughts about what my problem with it is. Like, why am I not happy with how it looks? I think one of the issues is the lack of pathing. What am I doing? So we're going to put some dirt path sort of leading from the rock to the rock. I think it's just a little bit too... Oh, that was for Pashmina. I think it's a little bit too open right now. Oh, we need to make some... Sorry. We need to make some iron crest door thingamajiggies. We only need to make 2. We don't need any for rolled anymore. So we're going to work on 4 people at a time, I think. So I think it's a little easier to make 2 at once as well. And that way we can manage our... What the hell is it? I'm sure it's near the top usually. There it is. That way we can manage our daily iron intake, essentially. Daily iron intake. Basically, I only need 8 a day, which is a little easier to get rather than the 12 that we were working on before. So let's grab that. Lovely stuff. I swear, as soon as I started changing into my summer outfit, it has been nothing but depressing, depressing, depressing. Anywho, grumble, grumble. Here we go. Yeah, like, oh, hey Flick. Do I care about your presence in the slightest? Not really. I guess what I would like to do, though, is get a little model of a firefly. So I'll probably hop on later tonight and grab that. Actually, you know what? This looks a lot nicer now than I remember it looking. I'll give myself that much. Hey, Grizz. Maybe it's because it's darker as well. Maybe it suits the vibe a little bit more. I really like this area as well. I wasn't thrilled about this, but I think this is really nice now. I'm immensely talented. Right, anyways, one thing I do want to do, I want to maybe bring the water a little bit further out. I was thinking about that. But first, let's go do our daily check-ins. Sorry, little beat. Oh, hey, buddy. Yes, I do need you right now. Take me. No. Right, let's wrap up those crest door plates. Give one to Hornsby. This is for you, pal. So technically, the only person who's allowed to leave the island right now is Rolled. And obviously, Rolled is never allowed to leave the island. I've really gone about this the wrong way. I really should have gone from, like, Pudge upwards and saved the best for last, you know? Tortoise speck. What on earth are they? Is tortoise that kind of like brown and orange pattern? Is that what it is? Yeah. I don't hate them, but I need the sunglasses, obviously. Hey, Roll, what are you doing, you weirdo? Always, pal, always. You say that, I've never been... Like, don't get me wrong, I've had many a protein shake in my time. I don't mind them. Oh my god, yes, 1,000 points, baby. I can't say I've ever found a protein shake to be refreshing, you know? Alright, we're going to go check in on Nooks, in case we need to get some money out before we hit up the ABD. And yeah, I need to do a fish day. I've not had a fish day. The bloody car bed, man. Constantly here. Do I want this? Do we have this already? Is it a rice cooker, hot pot thing, soup kettle? I don't know if I've got it. So I'll buy it. I definitely have the car bed. I think I've got the gramophone as well. I don't know if I've got this. I'll grab it just in case. I think I do, but it's not expensive. And oh, we got the fan. So this is the fan I mentioned the other day. The retro fan. It seems to basically just rotate between that and the surfboard, and it's summery. I mean, that makes sense, right? The fan makes sense, and the surfboard makes sense. Very summery. I wonder if the people get different colours, though. Pretty sure I have that. What's that? Oh, we actually need medicine. I'm hoping one day I can buy fish bait. I would spend all of my money on fish bait if it ever became available. We also need more cedar saplings. I'm going to buy another 10 of these. Ugh. Yeah, that's fine, whatever. Just freaked out suddenly and looks... Oh, God. Okay, so we're going to carry on working on our plaza today. Maybe work on our museum entrance bit as well that we talked about yesterday. And that's about it, really. Don't know why I took this route. Just what scenic route, folks. Scenic route. I still think I want to change up all of this area. The more I look at it, the less I'm convinced. You see this little bit up here, that path we've got up to the farm. I don't know how necessary that is. I'm not convinced. I suppose what I might do is actually kill the river entirely. We've already got a lot of water on the right-hand side. I might move the campsite, get rid of the river, put the campsite more in the middle and develop around there. I don't know. That whole area on the left I think is getting changed, basically. But we're not going to worry about that till later on. I'm not totally pleased with how... I mean, this is fine, but it's not... no, I do... I need to think about that. I'm not totally convinced, anyway. Let's put it that way. I think it needs to look more like this bit over here, in that it kind of like breaks off into a wild area that we can kind of design around. So I think what I'll end up doing is clearing the whole, like flatten and clear the whole place, and go from there. Like I said, I'm like my dad. I can't help it. It's just everything is constantly in flux. Nothing is ever finished. Just like sex. Anyways, moving on. I don't talk to Label. It's Abel and Mabel and Label and Cable. Sable, that's the one. There we go. Aww. I mean, I feel bad that I don't talk to her anymore, because I basically only talk to her to get stuff from her. And once I was done with her, we were done, right? Like, we don't talk to her anymore. It feels mean. Anywho, let's see what we can find for Pashmina. We already have something for her, but it's good to stock up. Then we have a little scroll here on the right. Is that all that can't be all she's got. Yeah, I love this site. It's very useful, but sometimes it just... God, there is nothing for Pashmina. Does she not wear the camo tee? Oh, she does. Sweet. Okay. What about a hat? And what about a graduation gown for no apparent reason? Oh, no. Edit bookmark. That's not what I want to do. Nope. What about... No, it's not going to be that, is it? No. Prim. No. What about that one? Stylish. Yeah, whatever you say, game. And fedora I've already got for her. Jockey. No, okay. We'll just buy the t-shirt. Oh no, glasses. Label? They are red. She'll wear the label knit shirt. And something else label. Oh, bear with me. It says 1 out of 2 on my search bar, and I can't find what the 2 is. Ah, it's the dress. Does she really not wear those? Nope, won't wear any of those either. She will wear those. Okay, cool. There's 2 more days worth of stuff for Pashmina, and we just need something for Buck. Buck is stuff that we actually need for today. I've only just realised that the sunglasses kind of stop instantly, because how else would they go on your head, basically? Because, you know, well, we do have ears. Wait, I'm confused. Why did they float like that? That's bizarre. I only just spotted that. Alright, let's see. Camo. Nope. Okay, surprised, actually. Enerjet. Nope. Gillette. Nope. Buck, come on, buddy. Come on, pal. Come on, rubber apron. You'd look great in a rubber apron. Nerd. Is there anything here for Buck? He's not going to wear a jumpsuit, is he? No. Right, we're in trouble here. Jockey. Come on, that's very appropriate. Apparently not. Wow. Buck, you're a big old pain, you know that. He will wear a dress as well. I don't know why I'm assuming he wouldn't. He'll happily wear a layered tight dress, apparently. But he won't wear basically anything on this screen. How about round shades? No. Bucky boy. What a, oh, wooden frame. No. Yes! Dark brown wooden frame. There we go. Those are for Buck. Whew, bloody Nora. What a pain. Right, all good. Do. Okie dokie. So we're gonna build a ramp, aren't we? Let's go grab some cash. What kind of ramp are we gonna do? Stone? It's gonna be stone, isn't it? Ooh, is it though? Is it though? Let me think about this, because it's leading up. The idea is the town is gonna lead down to the museum, right? So whilst the town is very stony, the museum isn't. The museum's very dirty. So what kind of ramp would we use? I don't know. Why do I always call it a ramp and not an incline? I don't know. No. Maybe. Because we do already have a log staircase in the pit on the other side, so that's a possibility. That's also a possibility. And I'm thinking maybe that's a possibility. Although it might stand out a little bit too much. I think we're probably going to go for the log one. Is that going to look okay? Is that going to look stupid? It's going to look okay. We'll go for that. Yeah. Tom, I've placed hundreds of inclines. You don't need to give me this explanation. This hasn't changed in ages. I think it only changes when people move in or out, right? Or you do a cleanup service, so I guess that's why. Up to 5 in a row again. Missed one day, and it will haunt me for the rest of my days. Let's get some cashola out, 170. I'm gonna buy turnips this week. It's getting just a little bit tighter than I would like. I think as long as I'm over 1 million, I'll feel pretty safe, but... You know what I mean? Jesus Christ, Grizzly. Alright, buddy, we're a little bit eager today, aren't we? So what I want to do is Island Designer, and like I said, I want to do a dirt path that kind of cuts across onto the right-hand side. I think it's going to look a lot better. I don't mind having places without path and stuff like that, but this is still very connected to the town, and it is connecting the town to the housing area, so I think getting a little bit dirty is probably a good idea. And that already looks quite nice. I'm actually pretty happy with that. Now the question is, do we go straight across? Because this will take you straight across. Or do we put a little... I'm thinking like maybe curling it down a little bit and curling up a little bit and wrapping around and... Or maybe we just do it... I think we go straight across, but then we have like little smaller paths spiraling off it. Yeah. This is like the path you should follow if you don't want to get lost in the woods or thrown into a well kind of thing, right? Yeah. It's just... Oh, do I like how straight that is? I don't know. I like that though. I think it looks cool. Oh, thank you for the suggestions and stuff like that. Someone gave me a suggestion to use Godzilla as the Eldritch Monster, which I thought was a really nice idea. However, I think Godzilla has to fight the Eldritch Monster. Because that's what Godzilla does, right? It fights like beings, ancient beings, and it restores balance. I really like how that looks. It's just so straight though. But if we do things coming off it, maybe I'm going to move the well a little further down. I want like a... maybe I raise this area. Maybe that's going to be elevated. Maybe a path. Yay! He just walks off it anyway, but still. We can put some stones in and stuff like that. I don't really know how this is all coming together yet, but it's going to get there. It just needs time. No, it doesn't need time. It needs thinking. All right, let's put some stuff on. It needs detail work, I think, more than anything else. It needs stuff. Everything needs stuff. Everyone loves stuff. Stuff is the best. Physical possessions are all that matter. I'm just going to jot these around everywhere. No rhyme or reason. Just stick them in the ground and hope for the best. I do like them. They look pretty good. Okay. What else have we got? What else do we have? We've got a pet. Nope. Soup kettle? No. I don't think I need another signpost. We've already got 2 in the area. It's just... I'm just lacking that final little twist of inspiration, you know? That final... There is something out there. And it may be just the case that I don't have the item that I want to bring it together, right? But I think there is something out there that'll finish this off in the way that I'm looking for. I like the path. The path was a good idea. Let's try to... let me see how this is going to work. I'm thinking just like a single... The problem is it's so straight. It's Gay Pride Month. Why is it so straight? Come on. No, wrong. Misclick. Ugh. Is it Gay Pride Month? I think so. I think just like around the base of this. It doesn't handle the curves at all. Yeah, I don't like that. I don't mind this path. I don't think I like this bit. Maybe we just don't do that. Maybe we get rid of that. If I make it a double, we could curve it up a little bit. Didn't mean to do that, but hey ho. There's something out there that will bring it all together in a very real way. But what is it? Nobody knows. Let's go down here. Come on, game. Do I have to push this away first? Eh. We'll get there, folks. We'll get there. Don't you worry about it. I hear a balloon. Winged beast of the skies. Or something. Lurking somewhere. There it is. I'm a little surprised I don't have my golden slingshot yet. You need 300 balloons. I wonder how many we're on. No, I'm not that surprised, actually. I barely ever do this. Boing! This right here, whatever is in this box is going to be... I wonder if that was it. No, that'll be our daily, won't it? Yeah. That would be a weird coincidence. I'm gonna have a little check. I'm actually quite curious. Just, where is it? Where's the balloon? DIY, furniture, rough, trash, fossil, bone, rock, flower, 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 flower. Blah, 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 blah. Reaction. What's this? No. Smile Isle. What's this? No. Remarkable Remodeler. Credit. Shop. Nook Miles. Bell Ringer. Flea Flicker. Faint of Heart. Raining Treasure. This one. Oh god, we're miles away! What am I on about? I'm not even halfway through. Never mind. Never mind. I'm an optimist. Apparently much too much of an optimist. Aww, so cute. Right, whatever's in this box, whatever this present is the key item to bring all of this together, folks. All of it together. Okay, I will admit that I don't think that was the case anyway. I think I just need something here, something around the well to signify its importance a little bit. You know. I think I need to write more of a backstory as to why the well is important in the first place. I do like the path. I think I've come around to the paths. I think it still needs more stuff. Everything always needs more stuff. We need more weeds. Everyone needs more weeds. Get some weeds up here. And we need some flowers as well. We'll probably grab some next time Leaf is here. And I've got plenty. Maybe they should all be the same colour. Ooh, okay. Thinking. Maybe. Oh, I didn't know you could put weeds on the dirt path. Is that good or not? I can't tell. Maybe. It's kind of like, I don't know how many people watch me, my Planet Zoo series, right? But on the Temple Zoo, my clearly abandoned Temple Zoo, there's like this special flower that grows in the presence of death, because that's the kind of thing I do, alright? And maybe this could be the same thing. We can have this particular flower that only grows on the island around a specific location, around these, you know, slightly sacrificial locations, basically. I spend long enough in the company of death. Making this a little bit overgrown is a good idea. Needs more trees. Okay, yeah, we'll go grab some flowers, and I'll see if we can find anything else in our inventory just to... I'm definitely happier with it. It's definitely coming together a little bit. Maybe some lights over by the runic stone thing? I don't know, we'll figure something out, folks. We always bloody do. Boo, boo. I'm gonna have a drink, so I apologise for this amazing ASMR you're about to experience. Right, what am I here for? I've completely... Oh, yes, okay, I remember. Well, we can put some stuff away as well. I'm going to put away the panels for now. We're not using those yet. We'll bring them back in the future. Maybe we'll put them... Maybe where the path is going to be down to the museum, we'll put them there. It's like a little advertising board and to let you know that the museum is in that direction. That's a good idea. We'll do that. I can't help myself. Okay, crystal plate. That is for fauna? Question mark? Yes, that's for fauna. Need the rest of the stuff just in case we want to do some stuff. I suppose we don't really need the hedging anymore, do we? No? Question mark, smiley face? No. Put all that away. Clear this up a little bit. I'm going to keep the wood and the stone just in case there's something we want to craft in that. Keep the weeds for obvious reasons. What else do I need? Oh, flowers. Hope there's one bloody here. Orange is too nice a colour. I like orange. Red is a good shout. Red roses. Can I pretend that red roses are evil? I think so. Maybe something else. The blood of the sacrifices. Oh, what we can do? What? Oh no! I've got a plan. Right. We need white roses. I wish I had more white roses. Damn it. Okay, we probably don't even need that many red roses, but we'll grab those. Okay, let's see. Are these all cedar? Oh no, these are bushes. I actually want to plant more bushes as well. Something else is in season now. I think it's azalea, actually. Is it azaleas? I'm gonna plant those as well. Olive is later in the year. Someone actually did something really cool where they made like a little clock that basically the bushes go around in a circle around it, and whichever one blooms, like basically they rotate through the seasons. There's like the bushes have 6 different seasons essentially. I think it's wait, did I just say it was azalea or it is azalea now? And it was hyacinth. I can't remember. What did I just pick up? I think it's azalea now. I think we'll plant them anyway just in case. Oh, they're pink though. Do I want to grab more stone? Oh, thank you for the recommendation to go pick up the... Wait, did they not stack? That's so stupid. To go pick up the shells so we can get more summer shells. I will definitely be doing that. And my friend would like a mammoth skull, and I don't know... I thought I had one. It doesn't look like I do. The alphabetical... Oh, I do. Sweet. There it is. Okay. Okay, and I think we are good. Yeah. Oh, wait, one little check. Do we have anything over here that would look... I'm gonna grab nah. Anything at all that was... I just need something that would... what would you have near the well to signify its dastardly qualities, you know? I don't know how else to put it. It's a dastardly well, and it must be made to feel like it. I just want something sacrificial, and I'm struggling. I need to sell that. The game, oddly enough, I know it's surprising, but it does lack for sacrificial items. Get some more steaks. What about that well instead? Is that going to look better? No, it's too nice. It needs to look more like it's in the ring, really. Thought I had that already, yeah. I don't like having duplicates. The only things I'm allowed duplicates of are the things I'm going to realistically want to put more than one off down. When am I ever going to put 2 soup kettles somewhere? Oh yeah, look at my gnome army, by the way. We're getting there. We've got 3 so far. Means I can have a referee for my football match. Okay, that'll do. And we're going to make something out of stone. I'm considering the archway, but I don't know about it. I think the archway is too obvious, you know? I want to be subtle in my murderous ways, basically. I really like that hanger and terrarium as well. I really like plants, by the way. I have a big thing for plants. So, eventually when we do our house and we actually build the inside of it, it's going to be covered in the bloody things. I see ways of turning most of this stuff into something sacrificey, but how does it go with the well? I think the well is the key point for this. None of it goes with it, really, does it? Do-do. Burp, 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 burp. I could put in some stools lying around. They might look alright on the ground. Maybe we can make our own little wooden shop sign, right? And write something on it that would tell you what the well is about. I'm just going to craft it differently. I'm just going to make it into a darker colour. It'll be like a plaque, basically, and that'll be our equivalent of a plaque, so we'll do our own little custom design on it. I just want to grab a customization thingamajiggy. Somewhere. There we go. Really what I want to do is just finish this so I can clean my bloody inventory. I don't like having things in my inventory. Disgusting. Right. What am I doing? Oh, customizing. Customizing that. Oh, I have to do it right now, don't I? Right, I want the dark wood. Ooh, you're cheeky. It could be like a don't throw things into the well kind of sign instead of the plaque. And the idea is... Let me think about this. Yeah, because they don't want random... Like, at the end of the day, there are people who visit the island, right? You've got all the labels, and you've got Leaf and all that, and they visit the island all the time. And now KK visits as well. And obviously I visit, and sometimes new people come to the island, and they need to be brought into the cult. So they can't just, like... They can't disturb the well, unless it's for a good reason, right? We need to throw body parts down the well to feed the beast at the bottom. But if people start lobbing their rubbish down, or coins, then that's bad. I'm going to go with that. I like that. Ooh! 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 Ideas. Right. I like that sign a lot. What if we made... Can I get a sign that I can, like, put on a wall and make transparent? Can you do that? I don't know, maybe. What I'm thinking is we can make, like, a barred-off section, essentially. Use, like, a... I don't think we have a chain link fence, but we can use... There is, like, a rope fence with barbed wire. There's, like, a wooden fence that's got barbed wire between it. We could use that and, like, block off maybe this area, or even where the campsite is now. And make it like a... You know, like all old creepy towns have a section that you're not allowed in, right? It's barred off to people. Like Piranha, for example. At the start of Piranha, they go in... Wait, is it Piranha? No. At the start of Volcano, they go in and they go into the hot springs and they burn alive because the water's like boiling because of the volcano. And in... Let me think of more examples. There's a crocodile film I watched. fairly recently. It might have been like one of the Lake Placid sequels, which all suck, don't get me wrong, they're all terrible films, but was Lake Placid 2 any good? No, Lake Placid 2 sucks as well. It's all bad. But, you know, there's always like a chain link fence to break through, and it's got like a little warning sign, and they don't see the warning sign. The camera like pans ominously to the warning sign as you see the happy-go-lucky teenagers run off to have sex and make terrible life decisions. So, maybe we do something like that, but on the left side of the town. We'll move the campsite, maybe to where I am right now. We just make this into a nice little campsite, and then we can build an entire area on the left, all themed around this idea. Or we keep the campsite, because it's a campsite, and the teenagers go and they camp there, right? To make babies. Well, not make babies, and then they accidentally make babies, and again, make terrible life decisions. That's not the point. I like that idea. That's what I'm trying to get to. I like that idea. So I think we keep the campsite. I think what we do is we move it away temporarily. We flatten the whole area. You have like a path going from residential up to the... I think we can keep the staircase, that's fine. And then you block off loads of it with barbed wire and make it like a warning area that are not allowed in. Maybe it's like an old facility, maybe it's... I don't know what it would be. We'll think of something to fill it in that ties in with the story, but that could be the... Because I want... We've got all these subtle ideas that we're going to integrate, that's the idea, right? Like I'm about to do this thing with the roses, which I haven't explained yet, but I will. But I want one area that's decidedly horror. It's like a barred area, you know? And we can put warning signs and... I don't know what we'll do. We'll think of something, but I like the idea. It doesn't need to use the whole area, because the whole area is quite huge. But we'll think of something. Anyways. Right, moving on from all that. I want to plant some trees, because we're going to need much more of these. My love for cedar saplings will never die. They might be too close together, actually. It's tight. No, they are too close together. Damn it. I know I can move them, but that would take effort. They need more space to grow than they do to actually... I was going to say hatch, which isn't quite the right term. Alright, Hopper, calm down, buddy. Yeah, it's fine. Oh, just move it. Yeah, they need... Fruit trees need a space of 2 to fruit, or 1 even, but they need 2 spaces either way to actually grow in the first place. So we should be okay to go here. And we'll plant our bushes, we'll just do those along here. These don't need room. Now, these ones I'm looking at right now, these were, in the past, blooming, weren't they? So, I think it was hyacinth. What have we got? We've got hyacinth, we've got azalea, we've got tea leaf, we've got holly. That's 4, there's 6. I know there's 6. I'll keep an eye on leaf. I'm going to start stocking up in the future, though. This is just temporary. We're going to move these all around the island. I just want to get them planted somewhere, basically. Maybe we don't... Maybe we just block that area off entirely, and the only way you'd have to see down there would be here. You know, you're walking up this path here. We could even thicken this left bit up a little bit. And then it means I can block that off. Or just have a little path that goes like that into there. And then, as you're walking down here, you'd maybe get a little hint of what's in there, but you wouldn't see all of it. Whatever dastardly things they're hiding. I think the main problem with the idea is I don't know what they'd be hiding. Like, it's quite hard to make, like, I don't know, like a nuclear facility or something like that, or whatever it would be. That's very much a cliche, but you know what I mean? Anyways, let's plant some flowers. So the idea is... tell you what, I'm going to... No, we'll just straight up do it. Let's go for it. Where are my flowers? No. The idea is it wasn't... God damn it. It's not where I wanted them. This is what I was going to... I'm gonna put the holes in first. And then we'll fill the hole instead. For God's sake. The idea is... So it's a nice, like, white flower garden in the area, right? And then around the well... where people are sacrificing stuff and, well, chucking in body parts to feed this beast below. The blood, essentially, runs into the roses and colours them. Nice and happy, you know? That's what I'm aiming for. And it's subtle. Ish. I mean, it's not that subtle, but it's subtle enough that you don't necessarily see red roses and think, oh, I bet something died under there. But I think when it's contrasted with the white roses we're also going to have in the area, it'll sell the idea. I hope. We'll see. Maybe it'll look a little bit too much, but you never know if you don't try. And we'll have to buy more white roses next time Leaf is selling them. Right, Flick, what are you up to? There's literally nothing there. See, he knows! Flick is aware. See, look at him trying to catch nothing. He's a madman. What we can do... Oh, we'll put the table there. Right, we're going to put the table in. The stone table. And we're going to surround it in torches. And then raise up the area around it. It's going to be like a coven. Like a sacrificial hotspot nearby the campsite. So the teens would go, they'd chill at the campsite, bone down, drink lots of alcohol, blah, 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 blah. And then at night, the villagers would come and take them off to the campsite and kill them, and then spread them, do whatever they're doing. We'll have to think up more of the story, but that's a rough idea. Do one more red rose over here. It might be a little excessive, but I figure it's better to plant them and then have too many, and then we can get rid of them later. That's fine. I'm just going to dot the white ones around. Maybe. Okay, we can carry the story on a little bit. Somebody is helping me, right? Maybe Rolled. Rolled. None of the other villagers pay attention to Rolled. He's got those big spooky eyes and he, you know, it seems like he's struggling. Rolled came back from the war. Rolled has PTSD. And he pretends to go along with it, but he knows, yeah, there's always an informant. There's always someone who's going to tell you. There's always someone a little bit on the inside. Kind of like in Hot Fuzz with Thingy, the Nick Frost's character. I can't remember his name. So Rolled has been slipping us information about what's going on here. And like, he participates to stay alive, but he wants the town to be stopped. He wants this evil to be stopped. I don't know what I'm tying that into, but I like the idea of having an informant. And it should be Rolled. Let's get a few more weeds down. That's not weed. That's wood. Oh, we got another thingy, didn't I? Oh, my sign. Yeah. Put that on the left. No! Simple. Well, don't call it simple. It's doing its best. Do I want it on the left? Yeah. Come on. Pick him up. Pick him up. Oh, it's a flower. I thought my character was just being exceptionally stupid. Can I put it there, maybe? Nice. Dun 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 dun. Am I selling it? Whoops, daisy. So we check the time. Ugh. Here's what I held while you were on full screen mode. Oh, thank you, Windows. Okay, right. It's been long enough. Right. Yeah. That's yeah. We'll save the incline till tomorrow because we have less to do in tomorrow's video. But still open. Oh, we'll put these stakes somewhere. Even the stake, we can make anything justified somehow. Then again, let me just rethink this idea because I'm losing a whole lot of my buildable space if we do this, and there isn't much to say already. I need to think about that. I like this idea with the well and the roses, but I think it needs something else. I think it does need a area that's decidedly a little bit more evil, you know? I mean, we could just keep the campsite where it is and put that in the top left. It makes sense that it would be off. Maybe, just if you look to the right of where my cursor is now, where Rolled and Pudge are, where the E is, that little bit of land that sticks out, it should be by the sea, shouldn't it? Because that's the whole point, right? They worship this aquatic creature and they sacrifice to this aquatic creature. So maybe we keep the campsite where it is, we build our little worship area over there, and then we've got the north side of the campsite, which I am going to redo still a little bit. It's mainly the path area I don't like to the northeast of the campsite. I want to redo that bit. And then the area to the north of the campsite could still be something. We'll block it off probably, but it could be something completely different because I need a little bit more room. But we can make that little jutty out bit, like we'll have the table there and we'll have some fire there, and that's where they go, and we'll put some blood down, and that's where they sacrifice people to the gods of the ocean. I'm gonna find what god that is. I'm gonna come up with a god. And this is, I mean, you could justify this as, you know, don't throw things in a well, or be careful, there's a well, don't fall into it. It doesn't have to be evil, and that's the idea. Things that could be evil, but aren't necessarily evil. You know, that's my sweet spot. Could be evil, not necessarily evil. Right, okay, we're done then. Successful day, feeling good. It's nice to have some ideas, you know. I've been struggling for the past week or so. I was getting a little... I never really get burnt out in Animal Crossing. I'm happy to play the game constantly, but then I need to make sure I've got ideas as well, otherwise that's when it gets difficult. It's the same with Planet Zoo, you know. I ran out of ideas, and that's when the game started to become hard work. Yeah, I'm happy with this. Okay, thank you for joining me. Feel free to hit me up with some more ideas in the comment section down below. Any grand ideas for how we can do this kind of thing we've been talking about? I don't know. Hit me up. Let me know what you think. I'm going to go collect some shells. I can't imagine that's going to be particularly exciting. Tomorrow we will do... Well, I don't know what we'll do tomorrow. We'll carry on this bit. We can work on the incline for the museum, and indeed we can also start working on our house and that sort of area, and working up there in the top right. Sounds like a plan? Sounds like a plan. Thank you for joining me. Cheers, much love, as always. Bye-bye.